Hey everyone, welcome to Willie B Drinks Beer. I'm here today with my friend Lyndon. Lyndon, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? Who are you?
Well, I'm Lyndon, and I just found out I was going to be on this video about, I guess, like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, so that's right. So what were you doing? Like, why were you in my house?
I was cutting your hair.
What do you think, guys?
Can you see his hair? Hot with two T's.
Awesome. So, I actually have something for you.
Whoa.
I have a beer for you. So I'll show you guys this beer. So this is a brewery called Wiley Roots, and Wiley Roots are based up in Greeley. So it's about an hour and a half north here of Denver, and we will be drinking, what's it called? Muffinberry Monstah.
Muffinberry Monstah.
Yes, sir. So this is an Imperial Stout. Do you know what an Imperial Stout is?
I don't.
You don't. So an Imperial Stout is just a very alcoholic stout. So a stout is a big porter. So porter is a London style.
Okay.
And they typically use dark malts to brew these kinds of beers, and a stout is a stronger version of that. So when you say an Imperial Stout, it's even stronger
than that.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
So it is 8.5%. So it's not crazy. Mm-hmm. It's not like 10 plus, but yeah,
it's pretty strong.
Do you want to tell us what else is in it?
Well, it looks like, let's see, down here it's got some Imperial Stout with blueberry puree. Right?
Yeah.
Is that pronounced that puree?
Puree. The French.
Natural and artificial flavors, so it's the blueberry. That's kind of what the main is. What it's.
There we go. Anything else in the can that's kind of interesting?
Brewed and canned by Wiley Roots in Greeley, 8.5, family owned and operated.
That's always great.
Like that.
We like that. Yeah. Support the families.
That's all that I really see on there. Just kind of the main.
I think you just got your standard American warning from the Surgeon General. Mm-hmm. Do you listen to the Surgeon General?
I'm not pregnant right now.
Oh,
so
okay.
We'll be
That's
okay.
great. Awesome. Well, do you want to try this beer?
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to crack it?
Sure. Is there a way that you want me to do this, or
the Lyndon way?
Okay. How's that?
We have spillage in the village. So if you look there, it's kind of going everywhere.
I'm gonna get a paper towel.
Anyway, so we will deal with that later. But right now,
that's good to know.
We are going to pour this baby. So, okay, this is going absolutely everywhere. This is
but good for you guys to know that.
Yeah, these are the kinds of things you don't factor in when doing YouTube videos. But there's a nice big, spillage there. So there we go. I'm just gonna pour myself some. Ooh.
Right down here is the spillage.
Yeah.
Nice chocolatey goodness.
And of course, as you've been accustomed to on my show, there's always an obnoxiously large head because I always hard pour. But even more so this time because there was spillage in the village.
It is like blueberry.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that. You can totally smell that.
Oh yeah. It's like and I'm also getting chocolate. You getting anything else?
A little chocolatey. I'm just getting a very strong blueberry. Is really what I'm getting.
Blueberry style. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna pour a little bit more in mine because
there's that chocolate taste.
I need to get through that head. Yeah, you getting it now?
Fruity notes for sure.
It's very interesting that both of us found that there was blueberry immediately, and then the chocolate was kind of like a secondary flavor. Because I mean, on the can they're saying it's an Imperial Stout with blueberry puree, so blueberry really is the feature.
Right. They don't really say chocolatey or anything.
No.
Well, puree. What is that? Is that like a more refined blueberry?
So I think puree is essentially like they've just stuck it in a blender and maybe added a couple of sugars to bring out those flavors, and then the reason why you're probably getting chocolate is because of the malts. So the malts usually drive that kind of chocolatey flavor. Okay. So it's not actually that it has chocolate in it, but it's more that
the after or whatever else is mixed in that.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
Well, do you want to drink some?
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
That's really unique.
Yeah, that's great. I just It's nice as well because it's not. I don't think it's too sweet. It's kind of like, you know, when you get a Black Forest Gatto. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's not that bitey. No. This isn't that bitey. No. It's like much more sweet. Yeah. You can totally taste the blueberry right away too.
Yeah. It's so good. I mean, honestly, like, I don't, you know, as everyone always says with stouts, I couldn't drink a ton of these. You know, they are dessert beers. Like, we don't eat dessert all day. We eat a small little dessert maybe at the end of our meal. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So
it's a good finish. Good finish to the meal if you want that.
Yeah. What do you think about the finish of the beer itself? Like, how does it start and how does it evolve in your mouth, like, as you're drinking?
Well, initially I get it's definitely the blueberry right away. And while I was drinking it, I got a lot of the smell mixed in with the taste, so maybe that was influencing the taste. But it's very like the fruit of the blueberry is what I'm tasting. And then it's not that bitey at the end, and then the way that it kind of sits in the mouth is just, there's definitely leftovers of the blueberry, but I can get like it's malty, right? That's probably a good word for that.
Yeah, what do you think about thickness? Would you prefer it thicker, lighter? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. I maybe a little bit thicker, but I like how I don't know. Is this more mid-grade? Like, I wouldn't say that it's so smooth, but I could use a little more thickness, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's just my personal subjective.
I would agree. I would say if anything, it's kind of on the light side. It's not treacle-like. It's more kind of what you classically would have in like a stout. It's more of a stout body. So, you know, sometimes with these are actually called.
It's smooth. It's a smooth beer.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah. But so this is actually a subset of Imperial stouts. It's called Pastry stouts. Okay. So when they put things in, like all these adjuncts, they call them, like blueberry or chocolate or I don't know, vanilla, lots of different kind of pastry things that you would have in your favorite pastry. They usually are like, people usually want like a lot of thickness, but for me, I'm like, this is kind of nice. It's like an airy light dessert. You know, it's like an airy cake. You know, like not like a thick, stodgy Black Forest Gatto. But
who doesn't like cake?
I like cake.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, cake's solid.
I can't get over the smell.
Yeah.
That's probably the future of this beer for me, is the smell.
Yeah.
I could pour myself one and just like let it sit and simmer for a while. Yeah. And that's kind of like the highlight. Even when I'm taking it in, the smell of it with the taste is that makes it even better. Yeah. It's like very aromatic. So. Yeah,
it's the experience. I think you really sometimes miss out on beer if you don't sort of observe that as well. So, in terms of the whole experience, you really want to smell it, you want to see it, and it's interesting. We haven't really commented on what it looks like, but if you can see, it's kind of like a really dark brown. It's not. Sometimes stouts look almost like black, but this is kind of more of a brown kind of color, and we can also see from the spillage in front of the camera here that actually like it's very brown. I don't feel like the malts have been overly roasted. There's not like that sort of burnt finish almost. It's just kind of it's just like milk chocolate, you know?
Right, it's good. Well, for stouts, is it normal for them to be like more coffee flavored, or?
There's actually like a lot of range within the stout style. You can go for super roasted malts, or you can go for the more caramelly malts.
Which this one isn't as roasted, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting much of that.
Yeah, I'm not getting any kind of coffee stuff going on. And when I say coffee, you know, you're thinking like dark roast, like French or Italian roast. I'm not really getting that. But yeah, so the question is, Lyndon, is if you saw this on the shelf in your local liquor store, would you buy it, and for what occasion would you buy it?
Yeah, I'd totally buy it. I would totally buy this. This is unique. I've never had like a fruity something like this, like a fruity stout. I would get this for like a if I'm having a dinner party with somebody, and we'd do this as like a dessert or the after.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really do this for this could be like a one-off, I would actually bring this to like an event where we're doing beer tastings. This is such a unique flavor where it would stand out.
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea. I mean, I think that's true of many of these Wiley Roots beers. They do brew IPAs. I don't think I'm like as big of a fan as their IPAs, but I definitely absolutely love their stouts and their sours, and I think they're all just like really fun, unique beers. You're always going to have a good time. So I would definitely recommend going up to the Wiley Roots Brewery up in Greeley, Colorado. It is also near WeldWorks, which is also a great brewery, and you'll have a great time. So anyway, as we wrap things up here, I think it's getting the thumbs up from us. Would you say? Yeah.
Thumbs up.
We like it. We like this beer.
We want it. We want it like.
We love it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, it's cheers from me and Lyndon, and goodbye.